Day 7, Lantern Glow. Some lights guide you home, some that keep the dark away, and some lights call you where you ought not go. They call it Lantern Glow out at the crossroads beyond Moss Hollow, because there, when the sun sinks low and the whippoorwills cry, golden light flickers where no lantern hangs. This story begins with a ferryman. Long ago, before bridges attached or stitched the bayou and roads tamed the pines, there was a man who guided folk across the water with nothing but a flatboat and a lantern. His name was Jonah. Poor man, but kind, with shoulders broad as oaks and eyes tired as the tide. Every soul in the parish trusted Jonah's lantern. If they saw it glowing across the aisle, across the water, they knew the path was safe. If it was dark, they waited. Until one night when a storm swallowed him whole, just like the whale of the same tale name. The boat turned, the lantern fell, and Jonah was never seen again. But the next night, that lantern returned, floating down the river like nothing had changed. At first, folks rejoiced, said Jonah was still guiding them, even from the grave. They'd follow that glow across the water and wood, through fog thick enough to choke. But then they noticed, sometimes the lantern led to the far bank, and sometimes it didn't. Sometimes it stopped in the middle of the swamp, hovering, flickering, waiting. And those who stepped forward and tried to follow it, they were never seen again. There was a girl once named Caroline, pretty as a peach blossom and laughter like a bell. She loved a boy from the next parish over. They meet by the river, hidden by the dark. One spring, when the dogwoods bloomed, Caroline's father found out, forbade her to leave the house. But love like that don't listen to it. She slipped away that night, barefoot, gown trailing, saw the lantern glowing across the water and thought her boy lit it for her. She stepped into the river, the glow moved deeper. She followed. By dawn, the boy found only her ribbon tangled in the reeds at the side of the river. The lantern still burned, soft and golden and patient. Some say that lantern is Jonah's spirit. Others say it's something older, something that borrowed his flame. Because those who speak to it, sometimes they hear a reply. They say if you whisper your wish to the glow, it answers, not with words, but with warmth. The flame flares brighter, and your wish comes true. But it always takes something back. A child wished her sick mama well and woke up voiceless the next morning. A man wished for money and found his brother dead, leaving him the inheritance. A soldier wished to return home, and he did, but it was in a box. The lantern gives, and the lantern takes, and that lantern just keeps glowing. Now, I know what you're thinking, folk tales, scare stories, but ask around, and you'll find someone who's seen it. Hunters, travelers, even tourists. One woman, drunk on bourbon, bold with laughter, chased the lantern one summer night, bragging she'd snuff it out. Her friends watched her lantern, her real lantern, flicker away into the pines. Then they heard her scream, and then they heard nothing else. When they found her, her lantern was still burning, but her eyes, they glowed gold, just like the flame. There's one way, they say, to walk past the lantern unharmed. When you see it, don't stop, don't stare, and don't follow. You bow your head and tip your hat. You whisper, guide someone else tonight. Then you keep walking. No matter what you hear behind you, and no matter how sweet the voice that calls your name, because if you turn, that glow will be the last thing you ever see. Now, the strangest part is this. That lantern never goes out. Not in the rain, not in the winds, not when the river floods. It burns steady, golden and low, as if fueled by sorrow itself. Some say Jonah's still out there, guiding the boat. Others say the lantern waits for the next soul to claim. One thing's for certain. On nights when the fog presses close and the river swallows the moon, the glow still shines, and it's waiting, always waiting for you. Join us tomorrow for more Southern Gothic Tales.
Hey everyone, are you ready for day 7 of Southern Skeins Gothic Tales? Let's see what we have. Day 7. What color and what might the inspiration be? So this one, day 7, Lanterne Girl of Bayou Teche. A child's glowing lantern flickers across Louisiana waters on foggy nights. Locals say she drowned escaping a fire. Now she guides the lost or lures them deeper. Day 7. Lantern flickers across Louisiana waters on foggy nights. Locals say she drowned escaping a fire. Now she guides the lost or lures them deeper. Day 7. And to resemble the lantern fire and its glow, we have day 7.